kiddos, Redneck Professor here, and as always, I got my trusty sidekick, Redneck Junior.
Which is the person that's videotaping.
Say hello, Redneck Junior.
Hello, Redneck Junior. Yeah, I know, I don't want to be embarrassed.
I got a big fancy word for you.
Okay, what is it?
Biotechnology. Can you say that?
Biotechnology.
Can you say that? Not biotechnology, that.
That?
That's how you pronounce it, exactly. Biotechnology is a really fancy word that basically means we're taking something living and we're making something useful out of it. Bio.
Which we're killing it.
Sometimes. Technology. For example, did you know that people can make diesel fuel out of corn?
For some reason, no.
Well, it's true. People can take corn and make diesel fuel. Now, your great-great-granddaddy, Jug Johnny, they called him, he could take corn and turn it into... You might be a little short in the tooth for that.
Gas.
Anyway, that's why they called him Jug Johnny, and that's another example of biotechnology. So, today, we're going to do a little biotechnology and a little chemistry. We're going to take some red cabbage.
Yeah.
We're going to make something useful out of it.
And it looks purple, kids, but it's actually called red cabbage.
There you go. It's important to make that distinction. So, the first thing we want to do is extract the coloring agent. Now, inside of the red cabbage, inside of these leaves here, there's a little itsy-bitsy molecule.
Yeah, which is a cell.
It's actually smaller than a cell.
Oh.
Good try. Good effort. Little molecule that gives it the red color.
Yeah.
And we want to extract that molecule and put it to work.
Yeah.
So what I've done, I've took some leaves and I put them in a bowl.
Yes.
And I boiled some water.
It? Yeah.
And I put the water in the bowl, covered up the leaves, and let it sit for 10 minutes. Now listen, kiddos.
Yeah.
You don't want to boil water by yourselves. You want to get your parents to help you.
Because you can boil your finger and it's very painful.
Exactly. And if your parents won't help you, then they're not very good parents, are they?
Yes, and don't do it by yourself. Don't even think of it.
Exactly. So, I have extracted some of the coloring agent. There's a fancy word for that coloring agent.
Let me guess. Biochemicals.
Good guess. So what I want to do is I want to take a little bit of my stuff, my coloring agent. I'm trying not to spill it. Actually, you know what? There. Go ahead and spill some in the beginning. That way you don't have to spill any. You don't have to worry about spilling some later because you've already got that part over with.
Yeah.
So I got about 30 mils. I'm going to pour it into one flask.
And kids, you might never seen one, but maybe you've seen this one.
Take about 30 mils. You know how many milliliters are in 30 milliliters?
50 steps.
30 milliliters are in 30 milliliters. See?
Yeah.
So we fill up one flask. We fill up another flask. Now these are now called samples. You know what a sample is?
Yes.
What's a sample?
It's like a sample of blood.
What are you going to do with the blood?
Put it in a centrifuge and sample it.
A sample is a fancy word for anything you're going to run a test on. Okay?
Like that ran a test on my blood.
In addition to having samples, in good science we also have a control.
Yeah.
It's part of the experiment because it's actually not part of the experiment. We're not going to do anything with it. We're just going to leave it be, and it's going to be our control. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
No, it doesn't, but we still use controls in science. Okay.
Yes.
So, we have our two samples. We have our control. We're not going to do anything with that. We're done with all this.
So now we're changing color with vinegar and sodium.
You think we're going to change the colors with vinegar and sodium?
Yeah.
What makes you think that?
Because you actually told me.
Okay. What we have here is a little baking soda. Inside of baking soda is something wonderful known as sodium bicarbonate.
That's why I call it sodium, because it actually has sodium inside it.
You're a smart kid. I wonder where you got that from.
From you.
If you ever have a rumbly tummy,
what is that?
when your tummy feels all rumbly,
Oh, yeah.
this stuff here will help. all those fancy drugs you get at the drugstore.
Yeah, never.
Most of them are based on sodium bicarbonate. Now, watch closely.
Yeah. Yes. Watching.
No, I mean literally watch closely.
I'm watching.
No, I mean literally watch closely. Is that the same color
No.
as our control?
No.
What color is it?
It's blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
How on earth did that happen?
We poured the sodium bicarbonate in it.
Sodium bicarbonate. Now, we're going to pour a little apple cider vinegar.
I think that tastes horrible. French fries.
Inside of this is a wonderful little chemical compound called acetic acid.
Ooh.
Acid.
It's not
Okay.
regular acid.
It's not regular acid, it's acetic acid.
Ooh. I know what is acetic? Okay, now that's pink and that's blue.
Now, why did that happen? How come this one turned pink and that one turned blue?
Because we use different chemicals on both of them.
And the chemicals were different.
Color.
Nope.
Okay, different chemicals inside the chemicals.
What if I said pH?
pH? Yes, pH. Exactly. pH.
Exactly. We added acid
To pH.
to something that was pH neutral,
Yes.
and it turned it pink because this is now more acidic.
Yeah.
We added a base. Sodium bicarbonate is a base
Yes.
to something that was pH neutral, and now it's more basic.
Yes.
Would you say that this one's basically acidic?
No. Oh, no. Because it's acid.
That's a trick question. Something can't be basically acidic. It's either basic or acidic. Trick question. Good job. Okay, so we took something living, which was our cabbage,
Yeah.
and we made a pH indicator out of it.
Yes.
And that's biotechnology. Now, one last thing. If I took the pink sample and the blue sample and mixed them together, you think they'd turn purple again?
I would think that would turn different colors.
Turn different colors. I think they're going to blow up and make a huge mess.
I think...
You want to try it?
Yeah, but I think it's going to be an acid explosion.
You got safety goggles?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now that's an acid explosion. But it didn't make a big mess.
Not a huge mess, but enough for me to have to clean up.
Yeah.
So that, kids, is biochemistry, biology, chemistry, and biotechnology all wrapped up in one little experiment.
Okay, yeah.